Welcome, everyone. It's so lovely to see you here again on YouTube, joining me for our yoga class. If we've not met before, my name is Sherry, shouting out a hello to my friends at the YWCA. Before we begin our practice today, I want to gently remind you to listen to the wisdom of your own body. This is your practice. Throughout our time together, I'll offer suggestions and guidance, but please know you always have the freedom to modify, rest, or skip anything that does not feel good in your body today. There's a big difference between a gentle stretch or feeling a working in a muscle, which we would call a little discomfort, and anything that sharpens into true pain. If you ever feel pain, that's your body's signal to ease off, adjust, or simply take rest. Do what feels best in your body today. There is no right way to do yoga, only your way to do yoga. And with that, inviting you to make your way onto your back, let's get into it. Finding a comfortable spot, stretching out the legs, taking up as much room as you would like. Just starting to settle in, just feeling the floor or mat beneath your body fully supporting you. Starting to connect with breath. Bring your attention up to the nose, the skin around the nostrils. Just noticing the air as it passes by with each inhale and each exhale. Slowing everything down. Together, we're going to take a few cleansing breaths. We're going to count to 5, taking a big inhale, filling the belly and the chest. Hold at the top of the breath, and then a count of 5 as we exhale and let it all go with a brief pause at the bottom of the breath, releasing all the air from your belly and chest. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pausing here. Releasing back to your natural rhythm. Bring your attention up to the head and face. Take a breath in. As you exhale, soften the muscles in the forehead, cheeks, and jaw. Feel the face relax. Bringing your attention down through the neck, into the upper back, the shoulders and chest. Big inhale. Exhale, releasing tension through the back. Shoulders fall open a little bit more. Letting go. Moving down through the belly into the hips. Take a breath in. As you exhale, just ever so subtly releasing, relaxing, feeling heavier. Bring your attention into the top of the legs. Soften. Back of the legs. Release. Calves and feet. Still and relaxed. Together, let's take one more big breath in. Exhale with a sigh. Inviting gentle movement in through the feet. Wiggling toes. Maybe moving through the foot, gently into the ankle. Wiggling fingers. Opening and closing the palm. Moving up into the wrist, big wrist circles. Change direction. Bring the hands back down, moving up to the head, just letting the head rock to side, massaging the back of the skull. Bringing the head back to center, drawing the legs close together. Inhale, the arms high above, reaching long, fingers reaching away from the toes. Big, long stretch. Exhale, release the elbows and knees. They fall open. Inhale, reaching long. Lots of length. Biceps are against the ears. Tops of the legs are tight. Exhale, soften. Last one. Reach a little bit further. Exhale, draw the knees into the chest, hands onto the shins, or arms wrap all the way around. Maybe the hand finds the wrist on the opposite hand. Inhale. As you exhale, really draw the legs into the belly, squeezing tight, tight, tight. Hands move to the top of the knees just float forward. Let's draw circles, massaging around the tailbone and the lower back, keeping those legs together. Change direction. Bringing the legs to stillness. Let's bring both hands onto the right shin. Extend the left leg long. Really hugging in that right leg to the body. Right hand moves to the right knee, left hand to the hip. Let's start guiding that right hip, bringing in big circles, finding the edges of where this joint is available for opening in this moment. Just noticing how it feels, where it flows easily and where it feels sticky. Change direction. Bring the right knee to stillness. Draw the left foot behind the left sit bone. Right ankle crosses over the left leg, just under the knee. Flex the right foot, right hand on the inside of the right thigh. Press the knee away from your body. Release the right hand. Inhale the left knee toward the left collarbone. Right hand reaches through the legs. Interlace the fingers. Right elbows on the inside of the right thigh. Inhale. Exhale, draw the left knee in toward the left collarbone. Bring your attention to the left ankle, big circles. Change direction. Left ankle comes to stillness. Inhale. Exhale, draw the left knee into the body a little closer. Release the left foot behind the left sit bone. Arms move out into a T. Inhale. As you exhale, release the right foot over to the left side. Right foot lands on the floor. That right shoulder stays rooted. Option to stay here, or allow the right knee to twist down toward the left hand. Maybe the left hand moves to the outside of the knee, drawing it deeper in the twist. Gaze is up at the ceiling or looking down the right arm, whatever feels best in your neck. Big breaths into the right side of your body. One more breath here. Release the left hand. Inhale the knees back up to center. Right leg extends long. Hands on the shin of the left leg. Draw that leg tight in toward the body. Big hug. Left hand to the top of the left knee. Right hand to the hip. Guiding the left hip with circles, allowing them to get bigger, finding the edges of that hip joint, changing direction. Bringing that knee to stillness, right foot behind the right sit bone, left ankle across the right leg under the knee, left hand to the inside of the thigh. Press the knee away from the body. Inhale, right knee toward the right collarbone, left hand reaches through the legs, finds the right hand. Left elbow on the inside of the left thigh. Flex that left foot. Taking a big breath in. Exhale, right knee to right shoulder. Attention moves to the right ankle, big circles. Maybe hearing crackles. Change direction. Right foot comes to stillness. Big breath in. Exhale, draw the knee deeper toward the body. Right foot behind right sit bone. Arms move out into a T. Inhale. Exhale, release the left foot to the right side. Keep that left shoulder rooted. Left foot lands. Option to stay here. Or allow that left knee to twist down toward the right hand. Maybe the right hand moves to the outside of the left knee, drawing it forward. Gaze up at the ceiling or down the left arm. Last breath. Release the right hand. Inhale, knees back up to center. Draw the knees into the body one last time. Hands on the shins. Big squeeze. Releasing the feet down to the mat. Release one arm high up above, turning on to one side. Planting the opposite hand. Pressing yourself up, making your way into a seated position. Straightening through the back. Just adjusting, getting your sit bones nice and connected to your mat or your floor. Inhale the shoulders up, back, and down the body. Fingertips just gently placed on the mat. Take a big breath in. Exhale, release the chin all the way down. Release the shoulders down, feeling a lengthening in the back of the neck. On your next inhale, sweeping the chin all the way across the left side of the chest. Chin reaches toward the left shoulder. Exhale, sweep back. Inhale, right. Exhale, back to center. 2 more times each side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, last time on the left. Exhale, center. Inhale, right. Returning to a neutral neck. Let's do some shoulder shrugs. Inhaling the shoulders all the way up to the ears, releasing with a ha. Inhale. Ha. Inhale. Ha. Inhale. Ha. Shoulders roll big and wide. So inhale up, back, exhale down and rounding forward. Big circles. Last one. Bring the shoulders all the way down, bringing the left arm all the way up and across center. Right arm scoops underneath. Release the shoulders down as that left hand draws back toward the right hand draws toward the right shoulder. Release the shoulders down, keeping the spine tall. Just notice where you feel this. Through the outside of the arm, through the back. Exhale, release that arm down. Inhale, arms all the way up. Interlace the fingers, invert the palms or reaching through the shoulders, gazing upwards. Getting a little space in that shoulder. Release the right hand down. Exhale that left hand even higher. And now release that left hand all the way over to the right side. Keep that left sitting bone reaching down toward the mat. Maybe you're looking forward. Maybe you're gazing under the bicep. Feeling strong through your belly, not collapsing into the right side. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, left hand to right knee, right hand behind the right hip. Inhale, straighten the spine. Exhale and twist. Keeping those shoulders down away from the ears. Exhaling back to center. Now let's roll our shoulders the other direction. Big circles, drawing them forward. One more big circle, releasing the arms, now lifting the right arm up and across the body. Left arm scoops underneath, left hand draws toward the shoulder, releasing the shoulders down. Staying connected to your breath. Releasing the hands all the way down. Inhale, arms up. Interlace the fingers, invert the palms, reach. Left hand is released down. Inhale that right arm even higher. Exhale, reaching over to the left side. Right sit bone reaching down toward the mat. Feeling strong through our center or core. Looking forward or gazing under the bicep. Inhale back up to center. Exhale, right hand to left knee, left hand behind the left hip. Inhale, straighten the spine. Exhale and twist. Releasing back to center, making our way into a tabletop position. So wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Tucking the toes. On your next inhale, just lifting the knees off the mat about an inch. Pressing the floor away from the body with the hands nice and strong through the shoulders, the core, the legs. Pressing into the toes. Taking 3 more rounds of breath here, feeling strong and steady. Release the knees back down. Release the toes, tapping them out. Moving into a gentle cat-cow flow. Inhale, drop the belly, tailbone reaches up to the sky, shine your heart forward. Exhale, draw the belly up to the spine, tuck the tail, release the head down, looking between the knees. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Coming to stillness. Take a breath in. Exhale, left shoulder to left hip. Inhale back to center. Right shoulder to right hip as you exhale. Inhale back to center. Exhale left. Center. Exhale right. One more each side. Left shoulder to left hip. Right shoulder to right hip. Coming back to center. Tucking the toes on the left leg, extending the right leg long. Inhale, lots of length. Really reach the head forward, toes reaching back. As you exhale, bring the knee all the way into the body, rounding the head in toward the knee. Inhale, lots of length. Exhale, rounding, tucking that leg up into the body. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lots of length, holding here. Release the right toes down, tuck them onto the mat, pressing back into those toes, stretching the calf. Right knee returns back to tabletop. Plant the toes on the right leg. Extend the left leg long. Inhale, reaching long. Head reaches forward. Exhale, tucking the knee up into the body, rounding. Inhale, length. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reaching, finding lots of length here, holding for a breath. Planting the left toes, pressing back into the foot. Just feeling that stretch deep in the calf. Left leg returns to tabletop, toes come to touch, knees reach for the outside of the mat. Sink the sit bones deep. Hands walk out, releasing the heart down toward the earth. Maybe bring your forehead all the way down, finding child's pose. On your next inhale, walking your hands in one hand leg. Shifting your weight into the right hand. Inhale the left arm all the way up. Open the chest. Exhale, thread the left arm all the way through left shoulder, left cheek, finding the mat. Relax the right arm. Sit bones continue to reach down toward the heels. On your next inhale, pressing up through the right hand, inhale the left arm all the way up. Exhale, left hand down to the mat. Shifting the weight into that left hand, inhale the right arm all the way up, open the chest. Exhale, right arm threads all the way under, shoulder, right cheek, finding the mat. Relax the left arm. On your next inhale, pressing into the left hand, inhale that right arm all the way up, chest is open. Exhale, releasing the right hand down to the mat, making our way into our one and only down dog, planting the palms of the hands firmly, fingers are wide, moving forward toward tabletop, planting the toes, tucking them under, and then starting to make your way into your down dog. Taking a moment here to pedal out the feet, keeping the knees bent, maybe bringing the belly toward the legs, pressing your hands into the mat, finding lots of length from the wrist to the tailbone, coming to stillness. Release the knees all the way down to the mat, coming high up on the toes. Tailbone reaches high toward the sky. Heels are released down toward the mat. Deep bend. Tailbone reaches. Heels are released. Last one. Deep bend in the knees. Tailbone reaches for the sky. Heels are released toward the mat. Taking small steps, walking slowly toward the top of the mat, landing in ragdoll. So deep bend in your knees, belly is fully resting on the top of the thighs. Head and shoulders are released. Hands might be on elbows, wrapped around the legs, or just hanging heavy. If it feels good, you can bring movement in here, a little rocking. Again, everything is just hanging or dangling. Coming back to stillness, release the arms down. With the deep bend in your knees, really root into your feet as you press into the earth. Slowly, one vertebrae at a time, press yourself up as you rise. Inhale, arms all the way up. Bring hands to prayer. Exhaling, hands down through heart center. Making our way into mountain. So feet are hip distance apart. We're going to tuck the pelvis under, engage the top of the legs so they're strong. Shoulders up, back it down the body. Palms are forward. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, plant the hands on the shins. Really lengthen through the spine. The crown of your head is reaching forward. Exhale, bend the knees as you fold, pressing through the feet. Inhale, all the way up. Palms to touch. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Shoulders away from the ears, spine is long. Exhale, bend the knees, release the hands. Pressing through the feet, we rise. Inhale. Maybe your gaze follows your thumbs. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Last one. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bending the knees, releasing, pressing yourself all the way up. Inhale, rising. Hands down through heart center. Making our way into chair pose. So again, those feet remain hip distance apart. Shoulders back up and down, tilting the pelvis. We're going to inhale, arms up. Exhale, we're going to reach the tailbone back, keeping the spine nice and long. Release the shoulders away from the ears. Maybe if you look down, you see the tips of your toes just poking out beyond your knees. Option to keep your hands here. Bring your arms down along the sides or reaching out, forward, or hands to prayer. Staying connected to your breath. One more breath here. From here, we're going to inhale the arms all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, reaching the spine. Exhale, planting the hands, stepping the left foot all the way back, opening it to 90 degrees. That right heel is in line with the center of the back foot, right knee over the ankle. Inhale that left arm all the way up and wide, finding warrior two. Shoulders and hips are open. That right knee remains over the right ankle. We're pressing down into the right knee, back into the back edge of that left foot. Shoulders are away from the ears, gazing off the middle finger of that right arm. We are strong warriors. Taking a few breaths here. Turning the right palm up toward the ceiling. Inhale, follow your gaze, follows that hand to whatever degree, stopping wherever it feels best in your body. Maybe reaching that hand all the way up. Staying deep in your warrior two legs. Staying connected to your breath, feeling the lengthening through the right side. Exhale, releasing down to warrior two. Take a breath here. On your next inhale, releasing the left hip back, reaching the right arm forward. Right forearm lands on the right thigh. Let's just draw that left hand all the way up so it's stacked over the other shoulders. Shoulders are stacked here. You might be looking forward. You can look down or all the way up, whatever feels best in your neck and in your body today. One more breath. Inhale, really press through your feet. Inhale, rise. Lots of strength here. Release the shoulders down. Take a breath in. And then we're going to flow. So we're going to inhale, press up through the right feet, bringing the hands up to prayer. Maybe your gaze follows or you look forward. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Taking one more breath here. Let's windmill that back arm forward. Plant the hands on your mat. Pivot that left foot so the toes are facing toward the front, standing all the way up to the top of the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Deep bend in the knees. Inhale, pressing through the feet, rising. Hands come to prayer. Exhaling down through heart center. Getting ready to do the other side. Bringing those feet hip distance apart. Inhale, arms all the way up, sitting back into chair pose. So again, peeking down, those toes are just beyond the knees. Spine is long, maybe the hands are up above, maybe in prayer. Taking any option that works for you this morning. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, hands on the shins. Really straighten the spine, reach with the crown. Exhale, bending the knees. Hands are down. Right foot steps to the back of the mat, opening that foot 90 degrees. Left heel is at the center of that right foot. Knee is over the ankle. Just checking as we rise. We're bringing that right arm all the way up. Flowing it open. Hips are open, so that right hip is drawn back. Right shoulder's drawn back. If you peek back, arms are in a nice straight line. Gazing off the middle of that left finger. Shoulders are down away from the ears. Taking a couple more breaths in our warrior two. Left palm turns up toward the sky. Inhale, gaze follows that hand if that feels good. Stopping wherever it feels best. Options to keep reaching that left side wherever you land. Staying deep in our warrior two legs. Feeling that length through the left side of the body. Exhale, slowly releasing all the way back down to warrior two. Take a breath. And on your next inhale, reaching that left arm forward, release the right hip back. Left arm across the left thigh. Right arm reaches directly up, stacking the shoulders. Maybe you're gazing up. Maybe you're looking forward. Maybe in your neck it feels best to look down. Staying connected to your breath, pushing into the back outside of that right foot, straight down in the left. On your next inhale, rising back to warrior two. One breath. Preparing to flow. Inhale, pressing through that left leg. Hands come up to prayer. Maybe your gaze follows. Maybe you look ahead. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, last one. And exhale. Windmilling that right arm all the way forward, planting the hands, squaring the right foot, stepping the right foot to the top of the mat. Exhale, forward fold, bend the knees. Inhale, rising all the way up to the top. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Today, for balance, we're going to explore eagle pose. So coming again into that chair position, and then we're going to place one leg over top. I will demonstrate. Let's do this together. So inhale. Let's bring our arms all the way up to begin with. Exhale, release the tailbone back. Lots of strength through our middle. Shifting the weight into the right leg, taking the left leg, placing it over the right. So option to have your toes connected here, or lifting the toes, Let's bring the hands down to heart center, or you can have hands on opposite shoulders. Option to rely on a wall or a chair here. Maybe gazing at something that's steady just to help you balance. Pressing your inner thighs together, maybe pressing your hands together, compressing everything to a center line. One more breath here. Now we're going to take a breath in. As you exhale, we're going to release out into a star shape. We've done this before. Beautiful. Lots of length. Taking up lots of space. Inhale. Exhale, coming back to center, releasing all the way down, shaking it out. Finding chair pose. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, release the hips back. Shift the weight into the right foot. Maybe we bring our arms down even here. Toes connect. Or you can lift that leg, or you can wrap the toes behind. Bring the hands to prayer, hands to shoulders, keeping hands up. If your hands are together here, maybe pressing the hands together, pressing the inner thighs together. Again, compressing everything toward the center line. Staying connected to your breath. One more breath here. Both sides could feel a little bit different. Inhale. Exhale, starting to release. Open up into that star. Again, maybe using a wall or chair. Maybe this side needs more support than the other. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, drawing everything back to center and releasing down. Whew. Good work. Let's make our way down onto our mat. So we're going to start by finding a child's pose. I'm going to bring, or not child's pose, tabletop. So let's start by bringing the right foot out to the side. This is going to be your left foot if you're following the video. And from here, we're going to inhale the hands all the way up to the side. That left hand sweeps down the left leg. Inhale that right arm all the way up and reach it all the way over. Taking a few breaths here. Feeling that release through the side. Inhale, bringing the right arm up. Okay, releasing the right arm down to the mat. And let's extend that left arm long, supported side plank. Feel the length through that whole side of your body. One more breath here. Inhale, draw that left leg back in. We're going to come all the way back up. Now we will extend the right leg off to the side. Inhale the left arm all the way up. Have it reach over toward the right leg, right side. Maybe you're gazing into the bicep. Inhale the left arm up, releasing it all the way down. That right arm continues to flow and reaches. Maybe you've got your toes tucked here on that left leg. Nice side plank, really reaching in a long line. One more breath here. Coming all the way up, drawing that leg back in, tucking the toes so the toes are tucked under. Just going to sit back on the feet, bring the hands to the back of the body, draw the elbows in, just shine the heart forward. If that's too intense on the toes, just release the toes down. Exhale, releasing everything forward, making your way into a seated position. Extending the right leg long, left foot to the inside. We're going to square the shoulders to the right foot. As you exhale, let's take a breath in. As you exhale, just walk the hands out toward the toes, keeping the body straight, just a gentle stretch. Does not have to be intense. Notice where you feel this. You might feel this through the left leg, the hip, the back of the right leg. When you're ready, walking the hands back, pressing all the way up, putting your hand under the knee, drawing that leg in, extending the left leg long, right foot to the inside of the thigh. Inhale, straighten the spine, square the shoulders. Exhale, just gently walk out. Heart reaches toward the left toes. One more breath here. Pressing all the way back up. Drawing both feet so the soles come together. So hands on ankles, feet or toes. Just releasing the knees, moving into a gentle butterfly. You can flap your wings. You can move side to side. Come to stillness from wherever you are. Inhale, straighten the spine. Exhale, just draw yourself forward ever so slightly. Shoulders are down away from the ears. Inhale, come back up. Let's extend the right leg long. Left foot crosses all the way over. Let's just wrap that right arm around the leg. Reach the left hand back, straighten the spine. Nice big twist. On your next exhale, returning back to center, extend the left leg long, right leg crosses over, left arm wraps all the way around, release the right hand back, shoulders are down, straighten the spine, twisting, gazing over the right shoulder. One more breath here. Exhale, returning back to center, making our way onto our backs. Hands behind the backs of the thighs, slowly rolling all the way down. Knees come into the body, hands on shins, squeezing tightly. Release the knees toward the outside of the mat. Hands reach up through the knees, find the outside of the feet, or hands can be on the back of the hamstrings. We're going to bring the feet parallel to the ceiling, finding happy baby. Take a breath in. Exhale, draw the knees down toward the mat. Tuck the chin in a little. Make sure there's lots of length through the top of your spine and neck. Slow inhales, slow exhales. One more breath here. Release the hands, feet return to the mat a little wider than the hips. Hands take up space, maybe finding the floor. Take a breath in. As you exhale, releasing your knees over to one side. And then with your breath, just windshield wipering your knees from side to side, massaging the lower back, bringing final movement into the hips. Bringing the knees to stillness, extending the legs all the way long. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, starting to release and relax into your final Shavasana. Taking a couple minutes here. I will call you back when it's time. Bringing your attention back to the tip of the nose, the skin around the nostrils. Noticing the air as it passes by with each inhale and each exhale. Taking a moment to notice how your body feels, your state of mind. When you're ready, inviting movement in through toes and fingers, maybe little wiggles, gentle movement through the foot and hands, maybe releasing the head side to side. Coming back to center, drawing the soles of the feet up toward the body, releasing one arm high off the top of the mat, rolling toward that arm, pausing here, using that bicep as a pillow as we take a couple breaths. And when you're ready, pressing through your hand, making your way up to a seated position. Straighten the spine, arms to the side. Let's take one last breath together. Inhale, arms all the way up. Maybe your gaze follows, hands to prayer. Exhale, bring those hands down through heart center, bowing in toward yourself. Sending love and gratitude to my fellow yogis. The light in me sees and honors the light in each and every one of you. Namaste. Thank you so much for sharing your energy and your practice today. It's been my honor to spend this time with you. If there is anything you'd like to share or any questions you have, please drop them in the comments or send me an email. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.